to get my avatar to work again, so you're going to have to deal with that again on that front. But here we are. So yeah, first disclaimer is always the same. No idea when I'm going to get interrupted, so the stream could be over in 10 minutes for all I know. Just to get that out of the way. Second disclaimer, the only reason I have forced myself to play this run again is because I'm hoping my character dies and I can start over. Because if you were watching yesterday, you know that RNG made me ignore my boy and not recruit him. So the world has lost all color and meaning now. No Astarian, no love, no life. But anyway, yeah, we could still talk to him again, but I don't know. I don't know if that's technically violating the RNG rules to go back and talk to him after RNG told me to ignore him. But yeah, I hope you got a good look at the companions on that opening screen, because that's probably the last time you're going to see them. Because every time I try to do this RNG nonsense, it doesn't want me to recruit anybody, including my love. Like I said, I'm still tempted to go back and talk to him. Especially since we didn't get the chest that's down by the beach where Astarian is. Because there's a random encounter down there, thanks to one of my mods. And I didn't want to solo it, so I was waiting until I got a companion to go down there and do that. But if I were to go back there to get the chest and try to do that random encounter, I'd have to walk right past Astarian. And it was hard enough to walk away from him the first time because RNG told me to. I don't know if I could do it again. Okay. But, yeah, so yesterday, the game didn't want me to recruit Shadowheart. It didn't want me to recruit Astarian. It didn't want me to recruit Gel. RNG didn't want anybody in the party. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm solo, so when I go to the chapel, I'm going to die immediately, right? Well, she somehow lived through that fight at the beginning of the chapel. So, yeah. See, I already lost somebody. Somebody else that doesn't want to live without Astarian. Or maybe it was Shadowheart they didn't want to live without, or Gel. I don't know. Because Gel is pretty much likely going to die if we long rest. Because he's trapped in the waypoint right now. Because according to RNG, I was supposed to just walk away from him. Fun times, fun times. So yeah. I know, I agree with whoever left, oddly enough, because without companions, this game loses almost all the fun. Almost all the fun. We've got the chaos of RNG happening still, and the hope that maybe my character will die so I can start over, yay. So yeah, I don't know. This is really hard for me to even continue this playthrough. And another thing that's bugging me, on a completely different front, is that I'm looking at my Streamlabs thing, and it looks like there's like negative space on either side of the display, and every time I readjust it to try to make the negative space on either side go away, it cuts off either like the top or the bottom. I don't know why in Streamlabs you can't just adjust one way. If you adjust any of the edges of the screen capture thing, it moves them all. And it's so annoying. I know that probably doesn't make any sense to you if you don't play with Streamlabs. But yeah, it's like there's a little square that shows you the display area. And if you try to adjust it, like on one side, like I want it to bring the right side in or bring the left side in, I can't just do that. If I try to do that, it also pulls down the top or pulls up the bottom. It's so annoying. So it looks like it's slightly cutting off the very top of the game screen. If there's negative space on either side, but I don't know how that's gonna translate to on stream. But also, another thing, when I watched back yesterday's stream, painful as it was to watch myself walk away from Astarian, when I watched it back, I noticed the game sound was super, super quiet yesterday. So I cranked that up a bit, so hopefully that helps a little. Because in a game with this much story, it kind of sucks not to be able to hear the game. Although, with RNG making me leave every single companion behind, I guess we're not going to get any story, are we? Who, me better? Not at all. What are you talking about? Yeah. So it's like one person already left when I said I didn't recruit any of the companions yet because, well, that's what RNG told me to do. It's... I have such a love-hate relationship with this RNG attempt because I want to see the way things will go with choices I usually don't ever pick. But at the same time, there's a reason I pick those choices. Like, the companion thing, for instance. I like having companions. I like getting their story. I like getting their scenes. And RNG keeps making me leave them all. And it, like, takes away so much that I like about the game when I don't have the companions with me. That's why I don't understand people that do solo runs, or people that only use hirelings, or I know multiplayer is a big thing, but one of the things that makes me never want to do multiplayer, other than the fact there's not really anybody I really want to play this with, one of the things I hate about multiplayer is that the more people you have, like real people that are playing, the less room you have for companions. So, and I like having the companions. I like getting their stories, even the ones I'm not that fond of. Like the companions I don't like that much. I still want to recruit them. I still want to get their stories. But when I'm trying to do this RNG thing, it's like, it doesn't want me to have anybody. It's what happens every time. I've already bypassed 3 of the companions. We still have a chance to recruit Shadowheart at the Grove if we talk to her again. I could go back and talk to Astarion technically. And I think we could still get Gel as long as we don't long rest. But again, if I do any of that, it's canceling out what RNG told me to do, which was ignore them all. So I don't know. We haven't got to Lae'zel yet. Suppose I might still end up recruiting her, or will. You can tell by the sound of my voice that they're probably... I know that everybody already left, so I might as well tell y'all. This is my order of companions, from the one I like the best to the ones I like the least, just so you know where I stand. And I know it's going to make everybody, like, be annoyed with me, because there's some favorites that I'm not fond of. But my order of companions, my favorite to least favorite, is Astarion, then Gel, then Helston, then Karlach, then Jaheira, then Shadowheart, then Minsk, then Will, then Lae'zel, then Minthara. That's my order of companions. The order that from my favorite to my least favorite. So, you can tell how much this is hurting me already. To leave Gel to die, to ignore Astarion. Oh. And even leaving Shadowheart has pissed me off because I don't want to play solo. But that's apparently what RNG thinks I should do. But like I said, we can look forward to hopefully her dying before I get interrupted and have to end early. So there's that, right? Now let's see if anything's going to actually work today. I don't know. It seemed to, other than my avatar, it seemed like things were working okay yesterday. I was trying to force myself through my Lae'zel origin run. Off stream. Force myself through it. But she amazingly didn't kill Astarion when you have the chance to at camp. So that shocked the hell out of me, because I'm doing RNG for that unless it says something character specific like fighter, Githyanki, or Lae'zel approves. Anyway, so yeah, some of my things have updated. I added a new outfit set, so that's the stuff that you're seeing right here. Over 100 mods. But so where we left off was she somehow lived through that fight, soloing that fight at the beginning of the chapel. Because I called it yesterday. I said, because I'm so miserable playing this character, she's never going to die. It's like the game knows how much I love companions, and they know I'm doing a permadeath run. So they're like, no companions for you, and you will never die. So, right now, the only thing that's keeping me going is the hope that she'll die soon and I can restart. But, when I'm playing normally, like making the choices I'd normally make and whatever, I normally never ever have my characters die until possibly, spoiler if you haven't seen the Underdark part of the game yet, but usually none of my characters die when I'm playing normally and making the choices I would normally make and having my companions with me. None of my characters die usually until the part when you first encounter the boulette and it comes up underneath you and throws you into the abyss, when you really can't counteract that. That's usually the first death I ever have when I'm normally playing and I normally have my companions and everything else. I usually never die until that point when it's something that's completely unavoidable because of the game mechanics. So that's how long I usually live in the game. As for technical stuff, I am streaming in 1080 again. It seemed to work okay yesterday as long as I have the graphics in-game turned down. I have them turned down, I think, to medium. I said high yesterday, but I think it's medium that I have them on. So I have the game graphics on medium, but I'm streaming in 1080 and it seems to work okay. So here we are. Find a cure, the urge, and explore the ruins. What's this wee stuff? RNG made me leave everybody. But yeah, she somehow survived this damn fight.
Very well.
I don't like her class. I don't like her race. I don't like the fact that RNG has made me leave everybody. Yet she won't die. Because then I could start over. Alright. So that's... Does it look really dark on stream? I'm just imagining it. It like looks way darker on stream. Maybe it's because I'm watching it on my phone. I don't know. But anyway, I guess we'll do some looting. Now, this other fight that's in here, it's not as hard as the one we just survived. So,
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Holding out a lot of hope there. Yes, I've been playing since early access, so I've read all these books. I assure you, I've played Act 1
traps, please.
a zillion, trillion, billion times. So, if I look like I'm skipping over stuff or whatever, I assure you that's an Act 1 thing. Because I've been playing Act 1 since 2 months into early access. I like have it memorized verbatim at this point. Act 2 and 3 I usually go a little slower and be a little more thorough. Assuming we ever get that far. Assuming. But I've yet to get that far in any of my RNG runs. Because when I don't have my companions, well, one in particular, I lose all motivation, and I just can't force myself to keep playing. Because without the companions, it's just, the game is so much more lackluster without the companions and all their stories. So, I'm just like, It's like I lose almost all the stuff I like about the game when I don't have companions. So I could never do a solo run. Not because I think it's too hard or whatever, but I just... all the stuff I like about the game is gone if I don't have my companions. Even the ones I don't like. You heard the list. I recited it a few minutes ago. Because, unlike some people, when I'm playing normally, I don't kill any companions. I recruit them all. Even the ones I don't like. Unlike some people, there's total assholes to certain companions. We won't name names, but I think you know who we're talking about.
That's curious.
Now that would have been interesting if she didn't pass that perception check. I guess she'd have to break down the door since there's nobody else here to pass the perception check.
What was that?
You can tell I've lacked motivation. I'm not even like organizing my loot anymore. And I normally organize it obsessively. Like, this is a wares, this goes here, this goes here. Not that obsessively, but you know, if you've watched me play, you know I usually do that. I usually send stuff to wares when it is useless and whatever. But now I'm just like, whatever, I just want her to die so I can start over and maybe have another shot at RNG taking mercy on my soul at some point and letting me have a companion. Well, any companion, but a certain companion really is all I care about right now.
I've got a long road ahead.
I was saying, I don't like not having any companions. I want to have them all. But if I at least had a star yet, I could keep going. I could keep going. I could stay motivated, but I don't even have him. So it's like, So at this point, I'm just waiting for her to die. That's the goal right now. How soon can this character die? And considering she should have died in that last fight and didn't, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I could just like throw the fight, so to speak. But I'm still like trying to play the way I'd normally play. Not purposely getting her killed, but still, man. Without companions, I'm just like, Oh, the trap.
This place wasn't built for the living.
I know how to get past it without dying, but assuming she fails all the disarm rules or doesn't notice the trap, maybe. Is it sad that the thing I'm hoping for most is my character to die? That's just sad. What is this thing? Crown of Madness. Okay. Yeah, give me all the spells since I'm a silly fighter and I don't have any good ranged attacks. Give me them all in my jewelry and stuff. Like, I think that's from my helm, that right there. So yeah, it gives me all the spells since I'm not going to have any for realsies. Unless I make her an Eldritch Knight, but her int is 10, so that's probably not a great idea. Now this is from a mod that doesn't work. I did try to remove that mod after stream yesterday. But it's one of those mods where if you remove them, it will not let you load your game anymore. So I had to leave it in. I'm gonna remove it if I do get to start over. Or I'm sorry, if I do have to start over. I'm gonna like disable it for the next run because it's one of those annoying freaking mods where if it's enabled and then you disable it, it won't let you save anymore. Or it won't let you load anymore. But it does not work anymore. It's a really old mod. I was hoping it worked, but it does not. Alright. But if I do start over, then I'll disable it so I won't have that problem. I would have disabled it, but I still have two other runs other than this one that I'm doing right now. And I can't load either of them if I take that mod out. So I'm just leaving it in for now. Even though it does not work.
All is ash and meat.
Alright. Shall we hope that she doesn't spot the trap or fails the disarm check or whatever, and I can start over? I think I hit save. I don't know. I'm so distracted now. Just thinking, how can I get her killed without just deliberately throwing the game? Because like I said, I'm trying to play the way I would play. My headset is being really uncomfortable today too. Okay, anyway. I keep trying to adjust it and it's like not having it. But anyway, yeah, I want to play the way I normally play, but at the same time, I really want to start over, or else just say F it and go back and try to talk to Astarion again. Because if I had him, I could keep going long enough to get through this. But not having him or anybody else, just kind of annoying.
Looking ahead.
It's like my favorite part of the game, other than all things Astarion, my favorite part of the game is the story. And without the companions, you lose almost all the story, which is another thing I don't like about multiplayer. What is this? Exactly the same. It might look different, but it's exactly the same. That's not as good as mine. There, I'll try to organize a little bit.
Strange coin.
A little bit.
I wonder what it's worth.
I'm normally more enthusiastic, but I normally have Astarion, so, you know. You can see the effect it has on me. Without Astarion, I lose all enthusiasm. He said the only thing that made me load this game today is hoping that she'll die, so I can start over and maybe get him in the next run. Okay. That's literally my sole motivation right now. That's actually a good necklace. Gives you a persuasion check or something? Like a +2 to persuasion? Is it sad that I can recognize that before reading the description? No, I haven't played this game a lot. Let's see. Is it +2 to persuasion? Am I remembering correctly? I don't play this game too much. Okay, so I think I'd rather have a +2 to persuasion than Crown of Madness, honestly, considering her charisma's shit since she's a fighter. Alright. Every time I see a disarm kit or lockpicking kit, I get sad all over again. This doesn't need to be on there, though. It only... What do you do that for? But yeah, it only comes into play in conversations. It doesn't need to be on the bar. I don't know why they put stuff like that on the bar. Like, stuff you're only going to use in conversation. I mean, I guess you could precast it, but still, that's weird. Why would you when you can just add it when you roll? I don't know, strange. I noticed Dark Urge often doesn't mention when they see traps. Not that she has anybody to tell about traps. But, you know. I'm occasionally remembering to organize stuff. Occasionally. I'm normally more enthusiastic. If you've seen my Astarion runs, you know I'm more enthusiastic than this. But I just can't be enthusiastic without my Astarion. Alright, let's see. Also, I'm very annoyed with stuff that's happened in real life. And the fact that the source of those problems might be coming home anytime without warning also has me a little distracted. But anyway. Alright, well, she spotted the trap, guys. She spotted it. Yay. She even spotted the button. Go her. Do you see what happens to me when I don't have a Astarion? I'm just like, whatever, nothing matters. Okay. Alright, are you going to be able to disarm this, hon? I really don't like this dice. It's like really hard to read, but that's the one I'm up to. If you were watching yesterday, you saw what I do is I change the dice when I get a nat 1. I move on to my next die. And last night when I was trying to do my Lae'zel run, I got a nat 1, so I had to move on from the dice I had yesterday on stream to this one instead. It's a 10. I've got a bonus of 2. Yeah, this should go well, right? I think that's a 10. I can't read it until after it rolls because it's so hard to see it. I don't like this dice, but I think it's part of a set. So it's just like, eh. Alright. Let's open this. What is this? Staff of Accretion? The wearer gains arcane charge when they deal damage to close quarter range spell or cantrips. Right. While threatened, affect any has 2 bonus damage to spells. Well, I left Gel in the rock, so he'd be the most likely person to need that. Yay, she survived the trap room. I'm thrilled, honestly. Can't you tell? Told you she's never gonna die. Because the game knows that I'm miserable without companions, without my Astarion. So it's like, nope, you never get to die. Now, should we go all the way over here and get the key since she's gonna be shit at lockpicking as well?
Is that blood?
Yes.
No,
See, I
never
normally
mind.
go the other direction,
Armed scribes.
but I know this dude has the
No
key.
sign of a struggle.
So I guess we're starting at this end today. Nobody to comment on the armed scribes, eh? Love you, RNG. As you can see, my candle obsession is still alive and well. I have yet to overcome that. Still must light all the things on fire. And watch the world burn! Sorry, what? Does Dark Urge. And the fact that I don't have Astarion. Or anybody else.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Well, I could go in this room, or I could continue going around this room. See, I normally do this in the opposite direction, but I normally have a Astarion to lockpick the chest. So, I decided to get the key first. I could ignore these candles since there's nothing on this side of the room, but you know, might as well. Maybe she'll have a horrible candle mishap. We can keep our fingers crossed. I'm hating on my own character. I'm aware. I'm aware. Oh God. So, the reason I said... When I tried to do this on my Lazelle run, because, again, she didn't want to recruit Astarion right away, she was trying to lockpick this thing. And she failed it, I think, 5 times in a row. I'm like, you want to get Astarion yet? Huh, babe?
Looks like someone
And
wanted
this
to bury
chick's
their
a fighter
secrets.
as well, so I'm sure she's going to do just as well. I guess we'll save the book. Alright, let's see. How many times? Start your bets now. How many times is she going to fail to lockpick this? Maybe you should go back and get Astarion, eh?
Don't give me trouble now.
Bonus of 2. DC 15. Well, I won't have to look at these tools anymore because she's going to go through every single one of them because she's not going to pass this at all. Watch her get like a nat 20 now that I said that. The game is just trolling me at this point. What is that? Is that... I guess it's an 8. Oh, this dice is so hard to read. I don't like it. I know it's die. Singular is die, but that just sounds weird to me. I know I'm not using inspiration. I'm Dark Verge. I gotta save all my inspiration. Not that it matters because I'm not gonna have to worry about killing anybody that I care about since I don't have anybody I care about. But anyway, moving on. Of course she gets it on the second try. See, the game is trolling me. It's seriously trolling me. It's like, you hate this character. We're gonna make you play her forever. We're gonna make her the most competent character ever, just because we know you want her dead. Alright.
Must lug my guts
This
through
book
this
is
house.
far lighter
Well,
than
you're
it should
looking
be
your guts
with
in
such a massive lock.
Alright. Well, I'm a fighter, so number 2 would be the logical choice, but what does RNG think I should pick? 3 choices. 3. Wait, actually, you can't see it, can you? I forgot to turn that on. Whoopsies, I did that yesterday too. Okay, there. Now you can see it. I don't even remember what I got. What did I get? I think it was a, what? A 3! So she's just gonna be like, no, screw it, I'm not even gonna try. Alright, bye. We didn't need the Ray of Enfeeblement anyway. No, I haven't played Act 1 too much. What are you talking about? Not that I have every single little piece of Act 1 memorized. Not at all. Okay. It's Act 1, guys. I've just been playing it forever.
Open up.
Which is another problem with the permadeath runs. Because if you do have to start over, more Act 1 for your pleasure. I mean, Act 1 is good, but I've been playing it since 2020. I want to get to the other acts. The ones I don't have memorized as much. Didn't we get the key? Or was it the other guy that had the key? I thought we got the key. Was the key for something else? But was the key for the other chest? The one we just lockpicked? I thought it was for this chest. See, I was just talking about how I have it memorized, but I normally never care about this because I normally have a story and he just lockpicks it. I don't have to worry about it. Does this guy have the key? I could have swore it was the other dude, but maybe he had the key for the thing in the other room. Oh no. Like I said, I normally have Astarion, so I don't even have to worry about who has keys and who doesn't. I just assumed the guy that had the key for the thing that was in the same room as him, but maybe it was the key for the other... Okay, stop it. Maybe it was the key for the other thing in the other room. Alright. Let's go try to be a lockpick again.
Where am I?
If only we had a
What's
road up
going
on the
on?
beach that we could just go get, eh? If only. If only. Yeah, seriously, I thought the key was for this chest, but apparently it's for the other chest. Like I said, I normally never even have to worry about keys. I usually don't even look to see if I have keys. I'm just like, I got a Astarion, I don't need a key. Alright. Alright, let's try it. 12. Okay. Good luck, babes. A bell. Sure, we'll use some more thieves' tools. Eventually, we're not going to be able to lockpick anything. If only we had a rogue! If only! Charms Vigilante. Plus 2 to 12 dexterity saving throws and rage. So that's a Karlak thing. Karlak, one of those companions I'm probably not going to get. Because what's going to happen, probably, I'm just guessing, if I get that far, either she's going to be stupid and wipe out the grove because of RNG and then Karlak won't join her, or else she'll finally get to Karlak and then pick something stupid and leave Karlak there. That's the way RNG works. Okay? That's just the way it works. Oh, gosh. Alright. Yes, I'm sure you're probably thinking it's weird to have Alchemist Fire over there, but I think that's from one of my mods. Alright.
That statue. Seems they worship some kind of scholar.
You're by yourself, so I guess we'll never know. I mean, I know, but... What is this? Tune Magical Lazarite. When you take spell damage, you gain Fury of Lazarite for 3 turns. Intelligence +1. Well, she could use the intelligence, because she's a fighter, but, I mean, not that she really would have that many chances to use it, but for saves and stuff, I suppose. But I think that I want to keep the persuasion thing, because I think that's more important to me than intelligence. Alright. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in my room, too. Which is not helping my concentration any. Oh, you know what? I just realized my microphone was like off to the side, so you probably couldn't hear me very well. Whoops. See how distracted I am? I didn't even have my microphone placed correctly because I was so upset by the whole Astarian nonsense. So, like, for 30 minutes, you probably haven't been able to hear much of what I've been saying. Sigh. This is what happens when I lose my Astarian. I lose all ability to, like, comprehend things. Okay. Either that or the fact that it's 90 degrees in my room. That's not helping. Again, if she wouldn't have passed that, I don't know what she would have done, considering she's by herself. So yeah, you guys probably couldn't hear me at all for like the last whatever. No wonder that person left right away. They probably couldn't hear me. Alright. I guess we'll hide.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Yeah, that upsets me that you guys probably could not hear me for like the last 30-some minutes. Because I was so distracted by this whole nonsense with not having any companions. Alright, anyway. She gonna die now? She gonna die now? She gonna die now? Did I sound too excited about that? Actually, I'm going to try to open my window a little bit before this fight starts, because it's way too hot in here.
Oh, hells. Something just woke up.
Hiding failed, eh?
Light on my feet.
Yet nobody's attacking you. Interesting.
A lot of effort to hide one.
Alright, I'm going to try to open my window a little bit, because it's way too hot in here, so give me a second. Okay. I'm still irked that my microphone was messed up. It was like, it's one of those headsets with the microphones included. And I had it like up at the side. And completely forgot to lower it at the beginning of stream because I was so distracted by how am I going to get through this with no companions, no Astarian. Gosh. Yikes, 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 yikes. I can't wait to watch it back. I won't be able to hear anything I'm saying for the first 30 minutes probably. So much for testing things to see if they work. Alright. You know, so just make sure my mic is actually on. Considering how distracted I am, might forget that too. Alright, can you get up there?
Let's not get caught off guard.
Okay.
What do I have to lose?
Yeah, exactly. She's right. I agree with her. Alright, I guess people might have thought it was one of those silly
Can't risk being
streams or videos where nobody does commentary. I won't even watch gameplay without commentary. I'm just like, what's the point? If I wanted to play in silence, I could do that on my own. Wouldn't be streaming or making videos about it. Alright. Stealthing it up like a rogue, you half-orc fighter girl. See, that's what happens when a half-orc fighter tries to stealth it up like a rogue. Okay. Can't reach him. Oh well, whatever. He's only got 10 points. No big. Told you, she's gonna live forever. I'm gonna live forever. Sorry, I can't sing. I've never claimed I could. Now, I'm wondering if I should just stay over here. Normally, being a fighter, I'd want to get in their faces, but if they have to come to me, that might buy me a little more time. Like I said, I'm going to try to play normally. Even though I really want her to die so I can start over. So I guess we'll just end for now. Where are you going? Oh. You're gonna silence the fighter. Interesting choice. Now I can't use that chromatic orb from my helm? Darn. How dare you silence me? What will I do now?
fall by my hand.
Good one, babe. Good one. Making up for that single hit kill you did last time. Yes, I know this guy's got the most health and does a lot of damage when he hits, but these guys are more annoying. Well, them silencing her isn't really a problem, but Ray of Frost can get annoying. Everybody gets to miss today. Everybody! Yes, silence me again. I'm helpless without spellcasting. What will I ever do? Alright. You, bro, need to go away. Or you can just stay here. That's fine. We can make friends. It's whatever. Oh, I forgot to loot this. Thanks for reminding me. By staying here. That doesn't provoke an op attack? Interesting. Alright, anyway. Misses all around. Oh, we got one hit, finally. And I barely have any health, so you know. Guess we'll drink this. Yes, I realize there's a guy in my face. I'm aware. More misses. You love your Ray of Frost. I swear they only have 2 powers. Ray of Frost and Silence. That's all they ever use. Could take a potion. Okay then. Told you she's gonna live forever now. Potion or shove? No point in shoving now,
Got rid of all the casters, right? Don't really have a lot of potions, but hey, whatever. Used most of them during the other fight. Well, this is a fun little standoff. We just keep swinging at each other and not really getting much done. He hasn't lost any health yet. I think all the health I lost was mostly from Ray of Frost, right? I could shove him and try to cast Chromatic Orb, but even actual casters tend to miss with that. I guess I've got this too. Could try to knock him down. This does slightly more damage than my regular attack. Slightly. I could have cast this too, I suppose, but eh. Casting like a wizard, baby. I'm not gonna shove him. There's no reason, honestly. I don't think there is. I mean, yeah, I could take shots at him if I shove him, but she's better at melee than ranged anyway, so eh. There isn't really much point to doing that. 1 point, oh no. See, now that's an action, so it'd be kind of a waste to cast it right now. Toppling him might be a good plan, but I kind of just want to hurt him. I don't know. I mean, I've still got a lot of health left at the moment, so I guess I'll try to topple him. And miss anyway. It's fine. It's fine. We don't care. We don't care. Well, now I'm just gonna have to smack you in the face. Told you, she's gonna live forever. She's gonna live forever. Yes, I could get the random thing off the screen, but eh. Eh. Alright.
Should mind my step.
She gonna live forever. She's literally soloed the entire chapel now. Down to 2 health potions, but still. And she already had her line about a lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus. I have yet to ever find anything in these vases, but I'm still going to check them every time. I know, you're all saying, where's the Amulet of Lost Choices? Well, this is what happens when you have a mod that randomizes loot. You don't have to get the same shit every single time in the same place every time. Alright. I'm still annoyed that I had my microphone up for like the first half hour. I'm hoping that this game sound is better than it was yesterday, because it's really low yesterday. I think I had it on like 60 something, now I have up to 80. Hi Withers, what's up buddy? There's no one for you to resurrect because RNG won't let me recruit anybody.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always.
What is her dex?
What a curious way to awaken.
Because she hasn't failed that badly with the lockpicking and disarming
I have a
yet.
question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Without Astarion, it's worth nothing. Is that an option? No? Okay. Alright, 5 choices. 5 choices. 3. Little spooked by the crawling out of a tomb bit. What are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Wilt I? I don't know. Maybe I wilt. Okay, 4 choices. Attack. No. Okay, leave.
We have met.
She doesn't even care if you answer.
I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and
Really? I'll have somebody to talk to at camp? Thank you, Withers.
Farewell.
I was feeling very unloved with no companions because RNG won't let me have any. Unfamiliar familiarity. Release Withers from his tomb. Well, he's my only friend. I had to release him. Are they giving me a lot more soul coins? I don't know. It is random loot, so. When the wearer casts a spell... LOL game. LOL. Cast a spell that requires concentration to gain 8 temporary hit points, but it gives you athletics plus 1? Ah? Concentration spell plus athletics. Interesting combination. Okaysies. What do I have on? Immune to being enwebbed. Or athletics plus 1. I mean, I'm probably gonna maybe shove people more than I have to deal with webs. I don't know. It's like they're both kind of I mean, technically rare is better than uncommon, I suppose, but that's only because there's 2 things on it. Guess I'll put them on for now, just for the athletics bump. If I actually get to the spiders, I'll guess put the other ones on. I don't bloody know. Alright. Plus I still got this thing, Crown of Madness. Alright, and those... I think they need some dye. I mean, you can't really tell what my outfit looks like with all the blood covering me, but I know I don't like brown, and there's brown in the boots, so yuck. Now, as I said, I'm not actually counting all the way to 327 for the dyes. I'll go up to 60 because I can stand counting that high for every time I dye something. But not 327. Plus, if it's a dye I hate, I'm going to get rid of it, so these will change eventually. 49. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 49. Cordillera something? Cordillera version 3. We'll see what that looks like. It just looks more brown. Maybe that's because of the blood. I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Was this one right? Away with you. So, try again. If we can. See, the dyes I will re-roll, because who gives a shit, right? It's not going to change my game any if I re-roll the dyes. So if you want to call foul, say, you didn't keep your RNG choice for your dye. Be like, okay, fight me, man. But is it really going to change the game if I... Brown again! Ugh. Why do these all look brown? I think everything looks brown in this damn thing. What was the number again? I see, I can't see it when I minimize it. It was Antique version 3? Is that what that was? That usually looks black. Or at least one of the antiques do. Was it this one? That normally looks black on stuff. I just don't think anything looks anything but brown on these boots. Or maybe it's because of the blood. I don't... Maybe it was one of the other antiques that look black, because there's apparently 3 versions, man. Yes, I'm re-rolling. It's dye, though. I have veto power on my dye, damn it. It's the only thing I'm vetoing, is the dye. I didn't even veto it when it made me leave a star in. 28. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 29, 20. Black and azure. No matter what I do, I'm getting stuck with brown. Alright. I'm breaking my own damn rules, but it seems like this is one of those things where no matter what dye you use on it, it's gonna look brown. So I'm skipping ahead to one that I'm pretty sure makes it look black. With the blood, it's hard to tell. I don't... I don't bloody know. F it. F it. I don't care. I'll just, whatever. Whatever. I can't deal with it. Alright, anyway. Yes, you can call foul, because I re-rolled something, but it's die. It doesn't matter. In the grand realm of RNG Madness, the die color does not matter. If I'm going to have to endure horrible chaos and having no companions, I'm at least going to try to look decent. And that's pretty tall order when I'm a half-orc. Although that one mod that was updated at the beginning of stream, if you saw that, you know, when you couldn't hear me, I think that's the head mod that I'm using, which actually makes her look semi-decent for a half-orc. Oh, I didn't even look at that. I was too busy trying to figure out what to add to wares. Okay, what is this? Magical spell save DC +1. I guess if I ever use chromatic orb or a scroll, that might help. Why is it giving me all this spell stuff? Random loot, man. The character that will never die, guys. The character that will never die. The game just hates me that much. Do I have any water to throw on myself so I can actually tell what color this is supposed to be? I've got so much blood on me, I can't tell what color my dyes are. I think that's the problem. Everything looks the same because I'm just covered in blood. Normally, I don't care about being covered in blood. It's kind of a visual reminder to go camping.
That's curious.
But when I'm trying to figure out dyes, it's kind of annoying. Passing everything. More lockpicks that just make me sad when I see them. Because they should belong to somebody else, not me. I made it the whole way through the chapel without even getting downed, guys.
That's curious.
Did I sigh yet? Oh, I forgot to turn this on too. The DPS meter. Not that it matters because I'm the only one. But you know, in case you cared, there it is. Passing everything. Oh look, more spell scrolls. Yay! Nature and survival? I mean, that'll help me see these, I guess. So I guess I could put that on. Think I'll get more use out of that than the spell save DC one, anyway. Oh, sigh. Her dex is 14, because I was wondering about that earlier, because she's not been failing the lockpicking as much as
All's well that ends.
I would assume she would, because Lae'zel was felling it left and right when I was trying to play her. Speaking of Lae'zel, let's see if the game makes me leave her too. I have a question for anybody that's tried to do the Lae'zel origin playthrough. Oh look, I could still go try to save Gil. But for anyone that's played Origin Lae'zel, when you go over to where Lae'zel's in the cage normally, here, if you're playing Lae'zel, these dudes are dead. They're just lying there dead. I'm like, okay. Lae'zel didn't kill them because I'm playing her, so apparently, are we supposed to assume the goblins killed them?
Think it's dangerous?
I guess.
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zor's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
Yeah, I would normally agree with you on
Goblins have it.
the
We take it to the grove.
likefulness, likability of Lae'zel, but considering I have no other companions, I should probably try to defend her.
Zor was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you? Oh,
Hopefully you can
A
hear all
guess.
right.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move. yet you hear her voice.
Okay, how many seconds? How many seconds till RNG makes me leave her, too? Okay. There's nothing for fighter or half-orc. So, let's see what we're gonna pick. 6 choices, right? Seriously, how long before I have to leave her, too? I don't even like her, and I'm that desperate at this point. Okay, persuasion, sure. No bonuses of any kind. Shoot the trap down. We must kill it before it harms someone. Watch it make me attack Lae'zel now. Oh my god. Because not recruiting her wouldn't be annoying enough. I have to actually kill her now. Watch, that's what's gonna happen. RNG hates me. I'm not allowed to ever have any companions. Like I said, not recruiting her isn't enough. It's probably gonna make me kill her, isn't it? Alright, shoot the trap down. We must kill it before it harms someone. Unless I fail this, then who knows. Then I'll just have to fight the tieflings, I guess. I really don't like these dice. Do I want to pass this? Do I want to pass this? I don't think I do, actually. Because I think if I pass it, I have to choose between fighting her or the tieflings. And if I fail it, I think I just have to fight the tieflings. Which normally I wouldn't want to do, but considering with my luck and the fact that I already have no companions, I'm guessing I'll pass it and then have to kill Lae'zel. I'm guessing that's how it's gonna go. Of course I pass. Shoot the trap down. We must kill it before it harms someone.
She's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even
I mean,
us.
normally I'd agree with you.
Enough.
She is a Githyanki after
Lower
all.
the trap. Ready your blade.
It's gonna make me kill Lae'zel, isn't it?
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Well, let's see what RNG thinks I should do. I'm calling it now. I'm not allowed to ever have any companions. Not recruiting them isn't enough. It's gonna make me actually kill her, isn't it? Two choices, eh? Well, I said total chaos. It's gonna make me attack her, isn't it? Alright, let's see. Called it! Freaking called it! Freaking called it! Now, I can try to do non-lethal, but I don't know if that's really gonna make any difference. She probably still won't join me. Freaking called it. I'm not allowed to have any companions when I do RNG. It's not allowed.
Coward.
Oh, maybe she'll kill me. There's that. Alright, we'll turn on non-lethal, but I still don't think I'm going to be able to recruit her after this. But we'll try it. I don't even like Lae'zel, and I'm trying not to kill her. Sleep? Interesting. Shouldn't that have ended combat? I guess not. Watch, they're gonna kill her now. Okay. But are we just gonna be stuck in an endless loop now? Guess I have to attack her, but I have non-lethal on, so. Okay, bye. You guys can go now.
Nymessa, are you alright?
Why would she be
I
alright?
think so.
Hold it together.
I put Lae'zel to sleep before she could attack you.
We started.
Yes, of course. Of course.
What are we finishing? Yeah. Get the F out of here. Now, the question is it going to actually let me still recruit her?
And listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying very hard not to lose anybody permanently. I mean, I already am losing people. And Gel probably is going to be a permanent loss, considering he's going to die if I go to go nap. Shouldn't that have woken her up? Guess that only works in companions. Alright. Maybe we'll see her again if we make it as far as the crush. Which seems likely, considering the game will not let me have companions and will not let me die either. It's just like purgatory here. It's like, not only are you not allowed to have companions, but you're going to live forever with nobody. Gonna live forever alone. Just like reality.
Shouting overhead.
Actually, in reality, I'd love to be alone. I hate having to live with other people. But in the game, no! I want my companions. Alright. Well, this fight isn't that hard. But maybe one of the baddies will get lucky and get a really good shot in and I can start over. Okay. So I guess the shoving to wake people up thing only works when they're actual companions.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
I can't believe I got this far
What's going on?
Goblins
solo.
on the tail!
And I'm not even trying to do a solo run.
Now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
I need more caffeine for this shit. It's like, seriously, I'm being punished. No companions, never die. I mean, there still will. Yay. We can talk to Shadowheart again, I suppose. I'm kind of afraid to talk to Kaga, though, before we go recruit Karlach. With RNG taking control of the will.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
And they say Astarion is extra. Nice entrance, Will. Okay, anyway. Here we go again. I mean, maybe she'll die in this fight, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Now, see, normally I wouldn't shove an archer away, because they're more dangerous further away. I'd rather take out the Biolog first. He's got what? 13 points. 12, 24, 22, 20, 20. Guess we'll use this. Disadvantage. Target outside of normal range. Well, these guys can't up attack me, so I guess I'll move up here. One dead Biolog. See, I don't want to go down there, even though I'm melee, because, like I said, these guys are more dangerous if you're further away from them. So I don't want to shove them, and I don't want to jump away from them either. So I guess we'll just stay where we are. And yeah, we haven't even went to camp yet. But the thing is, as soon as we go to camp, Gil's gonna die. And I'm still hoping. Although I know that that's unavoidable unless I go back and talk to him again, which is cheesing the RNG system. It's like, oh, so I'll just keep clicking on it until I get the right option. As much as I would like to do that so Gel doesn't die, that's not exactly RNG-ish. Alright. I guess we'll just end turn.
Scouts! Get to the high ground!
Aren't they already at the high ground?
Shine the bastards! For the absolute!
My sickle and sword.
What was my background again? Was it soldier? I was just thinking, if all these guys somehow live, which I doubt that's gonna happen, I'd get a inspiration point if I'm soldier. Rude, sir. I could have shoved you off the cliff. I guess that's a ma'am, not a sir. I could have shoved you off the cliff. I chose not to, and you still shoot me. That's not nice. Not nice at all. What is my background? Where is it? I don't even remember where it is. Oh, haunted one. That's right, in Dark Urge. Duh. No wonder I couldn't remember it, because it's just one that you didn't actually choose, really, technically speaking. Dark Urge. Duh. Alright. Anyway. So, you know what? I chose not to throw you off a cliff, and you still chose to, like, shoot at me. That's not nice. I'd rather attack the Booyog. But these people are going to be annoying, aren't they? Yeah, that's what you get. I chose not to shove you, and you still shot at me. Rude. So, are you going to do the same thing if I don't shove you? We'll see.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Did I say Booyog? I meant Bugbear. The Bugbear is the one that I normally take out next. I don't know why I got experience for that. I guess I might have hit them or something. I don't know. Yay! Will, maybe you'll be a companion. Because, you know, that's likely. Although I do appreciate the fact that, unlike early access, Will actually uses his warlock powers now. It took, like, the first 2.5 years of early access before Will actually started using his warlock powers. Guess I should get rid of this fool, just because I'm up here. And he is probably going to shoot at somebody, if not me. So I should probably take him out, huh? My enthusiasm is contagious, isn't it? I missed. Alright, fine. Whatever. I'm just amazed I've gotten this far without even getting downed. Because I'm not even really trying that hard. I'm just playing normally. Did you just... You just tried to shoot at me again, didn't you? Why are you shooting at me? There's all these other people. Well, I guess I am the closest to you. But still. Oh well. Bye, buddy. Alright. Can I jump without taking much damage? Not really. Didn't really need to jump that far, but okay, cool. Are these fools all gonna live too? I swear, I'm unbalanced, not explorer. Everything seems way too easy. I'm solo, man, and I'm just not having much trouble at all with these fights. And I'm solo. So after I go to sleep, Gel's gonna be dead, and I'm guessing Lae'zel will be gone. Bugbear or boss, I guess this one I can actually reach. He's got 13. Oh my god. I swear I'm on balanced mode. I swear I am. I don't know why. I'm not having any trouble at all with most of these fights. It's like the game seriously is trolling me. It's like, you're absolutely miserable. You're never gonna die now. You're gonna cheese every fight without even trying. Sigh. Might as well loot in the middle of combat. Not like there's anything else to do, right? Yeah, you know, there's this guy. Alright. Anyway. Are these three actually still all gonna live too? Wow. Just wow. Normally I'd be thrilled that all these fights are going so well, but in this case, it's like, can't you just die? Ugh. Oh, I guess it's me, eh? Can't reach. Let's see if I can get over there if I jump. Yep, I can, apparently. Oh my god, all three of them live too! And I'm solo! What the fuck? Seriously! This is like how you hope fights go when you're playing for realsies. And I'm just like, not having any trouble at all with any of these fights. I mean, I had to heal a few times in a couple of fights, but other than that, just seriously, what the hell? She's still not complaining about being tired, though, is she? I don't think she's complained yet, has she? If she did, I missed it. Man, I have to get back forward to get to the last fight. Because normally they complain right after fights. That wasn't much of a fight, the one with Lae'zel. Nope, she hasn't complained yet about wanting to take a nap. Alright, what's all this nonsense? That would give me Firebolt. While the wearer is obscured in shadow, their spells gain a 1 bonus spell save DC, making them more likely to succeed. And that's the Bane gloves. Probably get more use out of those than the archery ones that I have on. Probably. Firebolt or Chromatic Orb? Or no, Firebolt's on the ring. So I guess we'll put these on. Now Firebolt, or what else is my other ring? Do I have 2 rings on? My other ring's Nature and Survival. Which I'm probably going to get more use out of than Firebolt. Probably. Since I've got a bow, which does more damage than Firebolt. Seriously, it's like the game is punishing me. It really is. It knows I want
What's hiding
my
here?
character to die, so it's going to make it impossible for that to ever happen. Seriously, why are all these fights going so well? I don't get it. They're going better than they have any right to. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. I think I looted the guys up at the top. Are you empty? Yeah, I looted you. And you. And all three of those fools lived, too. All three of those fools lived.
Still in control.
It's like a joke at this point. It really is. The game knows that I want her to die, so it's making every fight go brilliantly. I have something to say to myself, apparently. That's the camp notification thing, but I'm going to change it to the less obnoxious version. Well, the game is telling me to nap. Rip Gil. Alright. Gil be dead. Lae'zel's gonna leave. Probably get her ass killed by the Githyanki. But this is only the first time going to camp. Rip Gil. Yes, that's the camp night notification, that exclamation point thing that popped up. That's a mod. Can't trust a devil? Are you calling tieflings devils? Have you met Will? Alright, anyway. Alright, Rip Gil. And probably Rip Lae'zel.
One breath in, one breath out. Slowly.
Am I having Lamaze
Gently.
now? What the hell?
You take stock of your senses. Your hearing is sharp, your mind is lucid. You feel no pain, no fever, no ill sensations.
I have a
You
conversation with
still
myself since there's nobody
you.
here.
Old questions give way to a new one. Shouldn't you have begun to change by now?
Apparently I
Another
have to have this
breath,
conversation
another
with
breath out.
myself.
You can worry and wonder tomorrow. Until then, you must rest.
So I guess the game has made allowances for those crazy people that actually want to do solo runs, because you get to have the conversation with yourself when nobody's here. Hi, Withers. It's you and me forever, buddy. Go us. Just you and I. Nobody else ever going to be in this camp. Because RNG hates me and won't ever let me die either. Hi, Withers. How are you? Gotta go loot the camp first. That's important. We could at least go listen to a Starian song while we're here. But that'll probably just make me sadder. What the hell is this shit? Nothing I'm gonna use, apparently. Alright. I like this slightly better than the ones I have on, but I'm gonna just change my camp clothes every night anyway, so F it. Can I go jump in the river and get this blood off? It's an unusable river, which I find strange. Actually, if I just step into the edge of the river, does that wipe the blood off?
Keep it together.
No, I will not keep it together. This is purgatory. No companions and I can't die. Hey, I found some water. I could throw that at myself so I can actually see what this dye looks like. Hi, Withers. It's you and me forever, bro. We're ride or die, I guess. Can I step in the river and lose my blood covering? Yep, it worked. Amazing how getting your feet wet cleans all your clothes. Hi, Witherweavy. You and me forever, buddy.
We meet again, as predicted.
Can you just kill me? I mean, you've control over life and death, right?
I can. for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Uh-huh. What am I gonna say to my only friend? The only one I'll ever have, 'cause RNG hates me. What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
Mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
5 choices. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Uh-huh. He's very talkative. My only friend. I guess I'll leave. According to RNG, you're just lucky you're here. You are immune to the RNG BS, Withers. Alright. Let's go get our camp clothes out of here. And all this other BS. Alright. More mod organizing. Not that it matters, because I'm the only character, and 70% of the clothes in these mods don't work on me. So, stop moving when I'm trying to adjust windows. Didn't even need to save these, because nobody's going to use them. Those are vampire things. I don't need to explain them now, though. Alright, so here's camp clothes. I mean, there's a lot of camp clothes in many different mods, but that's the main one that has camp clothes in it. So, throw this, I guess, in with the other camp clothes. These I'm never going to use, so we'll add them to wares. More mod management. This is dye that I don't really like, but we'll put it in with the other dyes for now. Bewildering Adventures pack. That's just the random crap you get, right? Alright. Put that in with my supplies. Come on, hurry up. Grab all that. Maybe. Yeah, I was saying yesterday, when I have to move multiple items, it tends to lock up a little bit. What's this? Peculiar clothing chest. I don't think I like anything in there. Nope, that can all go away. Okay. This, I guess, can go in here. This I already have in here. And you can't add it to wares for some reason. Yeah, I already have that in here. But I guess we'll put the other one in here just so it's not clogging up my camp chest. This stuff can go in here as well. See? Don't you all wish you had a bag of holding? It's a mod, guys. Go get it. Alright, more dyes. Now these are probably going to take a while to move, because there's a lot of them. And the game can't seem to process multiple items moving. I really don't like any of these dyes, but sure. We'll give them a chance. Those are the vanilla dyes, so to speak. And most of them don't actually look like the color they're supposed to look like. So I don't like them. That's why I have custom dyes. Have a snoozle, get a snack. Moving 40 items takes a while, apparently. Any day now. So, how do you guys think I should deal with this? I can't stand playing without companions, but RNG is determined to make me play solo. So, and I guess I can't die. I'm immortal. Who knew? Alright. This is underwear and shoes. Also, not gonna use. Does that have the... I think it has like... Yeah, it's the vanilla undies. So, don't need it. Camp clothes can go in with the other camp clothes. Origin clothes, I guess, can go in there as well. Alright. So now that this is looking a little bit better. Look, that's how you organize things. Instead of having to look at them, you throw them all in the bag of holding. Alright. Now.
Can't give up now.
Can't I? But what if I want to? Now this is from a mod too. The only way to open this is if you get a nat 20.
Can't keep me out.
So, whatever. You get really cool stuff if you get a nat 20, but that's the only way you can open it, obviously. No point in even adding a bonus because you need a nat 20. Nothing else will open it. Nope. Oh well. Whatever. No, I'm not going to waste anything on that. I'll just try it once a night and be done with it. Okay, so let's see. What else do I need to do? Anything? Now that Gel is dying in a stone and Lae'zel is probably getting her ass killed by the Githyanki because we decided to long rest after not recruiting them. Good times, good times. Alright. I guess we'll have a napsy nap. And we're going to have cheese and mixed coffee and dried sausage links and potato and fish and cheese and garlic and sun melon and booze and booze. Cool. Do I even need to do a full rest? I'm a fighter. Whatever. Don't care. Okay, anyway. Yay! Me and my companions are starting another day. Oh, never mind. Let's see, will Astarion song cheer me up or just make me sad? It'll probably just make me sad. Can't even look at him while I listen to it now. Well, that isn't accurate to me in this game. No, I don't want to live. Not without Astarion. Yeah, that's definitely not Astarion song. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Definitely not Astarion song. Not at all. Not like they say blood like wine. Not like they say bite me. No, it's definitely not Astarion song. Whatever, people. Okay, moving on. We got a full day, me and my companions. Oh, right. Yeah, I think it does autosave when you wake up, but we're going to quick save anyway, because I'm a save-aholic, even when I want the run to just end. Alright, let's go back to this nonsense that we're dealing with. I guess we'll go up here. Because, you know, Gel and Lae'zel probably are already dead. Let's see if we can at least save this Nadira girl. One person shall live, other than me, because apparently I'm immortal.
More goblins. What's next?
Hi, buddy. It's one of the few time constraint things in the game, so I always go up here first. See, he's got 27. We could try to chromatic orb him the way fighters do. Actually, let's use ice because that might slow him down at least, if it doesn't kill him. Assuming it doesn't miss, because Chromatic Orb always misses. Like that. Guess I could have jumped. But actually, if I would have jumped, I wouldn't have been able to shove him anyway. Now, should I action surge? In case he tries to sidestep me to get to her? I mean, it doesn't really matter if she lives or dies. She's not that important. What? It's true. And I've already got like 15 soul coins for some reason. Guess we'll just go. Rude, sir. 2 points of damage, but blood all over the place. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got this thing. My regular attack is underkill, that's overkill. He's not really among the most dangerous things in the game, so maybe I won't use the Thunderous Smite on him because I think it's one of those only once a day things. Short rest. Twice a day, I guess. Oh my god, with the missing. Sure. Nice, it's melted already. Oh, it's my turn again, eh? Alright, cool. 5 points left, buddy. You know what? I'm a fighter, and I even got an athletics buff from at least one item. And I'm still not able to shove anybody, apparently. And I'm getting really tired now because I don't sleep. How long have I been on? See, if people were talking, I'd be wide awake, but I've only been on an hour and a half. Although, it's lunchtime. Which means people could just decide to come home from work early. They usually do that around lunchtime. Alright. Oh my god, with the missing. Is this making up for all the other fights now? You can't hit nothing now? Or shove anything? What the hell? The long rest has actually made her worse somehow. She was like just steamrolling every fight. Now that she took a nap, she can't fight anything or push anything or do anything or hit anything. What is that about? Guess I could take the hill giant strength. How? What? What killed him? Oh, the thunder damage I have on my cloak. I was like, what? He just fell over when he hit me. It's because I have a cloak with thunder damage on it. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Alrighty. Poison, another thing that makes me sad because somebody else should have it. Not me. Hey Nadira, how are you? I have no friends, so I'll talk to you. I'm sure you'll be friendly.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Well, nothing race or class specific, so... You got me. Hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. And I have, what? Advantage, but no bonuses. Okay. It's only a 5 anyway. Yeah, I really don't like this die, because you can't really tell what the number is until after it finishes.
That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Why is everything going so well? I'm solo. Things should not be going well at all. Guess I could take a short rest or just a potion. I don't really have many potions though. I'm a little bit hurt, but not like super badly. Guess I'll just take a short rest. Whatever.
Time to get going.
It don't matter. Nothing matters. I have no companions. I have no Astarion. Nothing matters. I'm hearing noises, like, also. I was just saying, people might be getting home early. Give me a second, I want to check the window just in case. Give me a moment. I don't know. Nothing seems to be going on outside. Alright. Hey, Galleon. It's open a crack. It was open a little further, but the wind just blew because I have my window open. So it's like just barely a crack now. But yeah, hi. She's still hanging on. The character I don't want to play refuses to die. Oh, gosh.
Everything is clear.
But yeah, it was open like a few inches, but then the wind just blew and now it's just a very little crack. You remembered. Hey, excuse me, aren't you supposed to be doing a check or something, babe? Guess it's down here.
What's that?
Yeah, I can sort of see. Plus the dog will have a conniption when they get home. Alright. Arcane Cultivation. For glorious vaulting. Stuff my fighter really needs. Thanks.
Never a dull moment.
Every moment's dull. You have no companions. Yes, the wonderful dog. Hey, Timber, will you be my friend? I'm sure you're super friendly. Not a little biatch or anything. Right, Timber? Thank you for stopping by the way, Galleon. I was falling asleep here talking to nobody, so I'm glad somebody finally showed up to chat. Where have I been? Dealing with people that never go to work or always come home from work early, or never go to school, or always come home from school early, so they make streaming impossible. That's where I've been. Or people that are making so much noise and not sleeping in their rooms, so I don't get to sleep at night because it's too disruptive and annoying and noisy. That's where I've been. You know, the usual fun. The usual fun. Alright, none of these are character or class specific. Oh, well. See, that says that he approves of that. He hasn't approved of that since really early access. He doesn't approve of it at all anymore. But this mod apparently thinks he does. Not that he's here anyway, right? Oh, great. My window key has stopped working again. It wasn't doing that at all today, but now it's doing it again. My Windows key, which I used to call up the random org thing, decides it just doesn't want to work. Until I switch between windowed and borderless window or back again. See, now it'll work. What is that about? Alright, what did I have? 5 choices. 5. I guess I'm not talking to Timber. I have no friends. Why should I start now? And that squirrel seems so friendly. Alright, let's go over here, I guess. I don't know why I'm saving. Like, what's the point? It's just like muscle memory at this point. I moved. I have to hit F5.
We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable!
Yes, you're seeing right. All 3 of the fools are still alive, and I'm solo. I made it the whole way through the chapel and the gate fight solo, and these fools didn't even die. It's like the game is punishing me. It knows I want to start over, so it's like, nope. Not possible. You're never going to get to start over. There is a fighter one here, so I guess we'll pick that. Because the class and race specific ones override RNG. I said that yesterday, so. Ew, I need to dye my gloves. Just realized that. Okay, anyway. I've seen much bloodier battles than this. Consider yourselves lucky.
And who the hell are you again?
Somebody
Show
who's
some
miserable
respect.
because I have no companions?
This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
I'm gonna get a snack too, because I haven't
The
eaten
human's eye twitches.
a couple hours.
He's about to blow.
Getting a little bit hungry. All right. So nothing character or race or class specific here. I've got 4 choices. Persuasion. Yeah, me and my fighter persuasion. No bonuses. More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think and sing it with a happy song in your heart. Oh, God. Sorry. Anyway. I do this, though. Yay. 15? Good luck. Good luck, babe. Yes, I know this die is horrible. You can't read it until it's done. I failed. Boo-hoo. No, I'm not wasting an inspiration point on this fool.
With a thunk, the armored man
Go, Zev!
collapses,
Eridan's a Diok.
unconscious.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately.
Who are you talking to? This is normally where Astarion has a comment, but he's not here, is he? Because RNG made you walk past him and not recruit him. Not that I'm angry about it. At all. Alright, anyway. Ooh, I've got great charisma. I can't wait to see what my prices are going to be with this guy. Alright. Junk.
Why would you go anywhere with that?
That's a good question, Zev. Glad you asked it. Alright, Aaron. I have no charisma. How much you going to charge me for junk? What methods are you using to cope with the absence?
Refugees.
You think I'm coping? I've been basically just burying myself in video games. That's usually what I always do.
And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Sorry about the eating, but I'm a little hangry. Alright, 4 choices. 2. I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you.
But yeah,
could put you to rights.
escapism in
She
video
should be with
games.
the others in the
That's
inner chambers.
what my method of
I'd actually
coping has
take
been
on
for
new
years.
patients.
Video games.
The grove will be
Oh,
locked down
that.
soon.
I'm not coping with it. I'm just hoping that my character dies so I can start over. Or I can find some reason to justify going back and talking to him until I get the right choice. Because he's still just standing there hanging out. I mean, I didn't go to the chest that's down on the beach below him. But that's because there's a random encounter down there and I didn't want to solo it. But I've been soloing everything else, so why the hell not? Maybe that would get her killed. We could hope. Maybe I could go do that. I might go do that. I might go do that random encounter and hope I get killed. And then I can start over. But I've been soloing everything else in the game without even really trying. Alright, so there's a ritual, and Nettie is a healer, and she's in the inner chambers, and the grove's going to be locked down. Okay, got it. Got it, buddy. And again, my window key keeps deciding it's not going to work anymore. I got to keep switching between this, and then it works again. So weird. Alright, 3 choices. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Uh-huh. I don't think you're going to be able to afford all my junk, but we'll try. Shocking. Alright. Let's see. Most of it I just need to mark off. Holy crap. I forgot to mark off most of this, and the junk I did mark off is 1152. It's probably because of my mod stuff. Alright, what do you have? Anything that I don't have? Some mod stuff only shows up here. I think I have all that. 1152. And he's got 400. So I gotta spend 700 gold for him to buy my shit. Okay. Cool. Should just drag that over. Okay. Yeah, I gotta spend at least 700 in order to even it out. Magic missile, I guess, sure. I have a lot of use for those, you know. I should probably get these, though, since I'm not a rogue and I can't lockpick or disarm for crap. I've been amazingly getting through it so far, but not without a great deal of effort. Chromatic orb is nice if it didn't always miss. I could have used that in the chapel fight. Okay, 1254. That should be good. Now, he's got 515. See how much of this extra crap I can sell him that I forgot to mark off. Why 4? Oh, because I'm on the wrong screen, that's why. Alright, how much more? Excuse me, could you move over? Why do you want to argue with me? Usually you can move those. Doesn't want to do it today. Fine, whatever. Okay, I'll just have to move it later. How much of this crap can I sell you? Jingle, jingle, jingle. Well, Gel's dead, so I don't have to worry about saving this for him, do I? See, he's got a little bit more money. I'll keep it for now, but it's exactly the same as mine. Nope, fine. 12 gold. Anything else I can shove at you? You can have that, I guess. And those. Guess that's it. Should send these to camp. In case, by some miracle, I actually do recruit the girl that could use them. But I doubt that'll happen. Okay.
Sylvanas,
that's it.
guide your path.
Okay, I'm done eating now, so sorry if that was annoying, but that's what happens when you don't want to end stream early, since you have very few chances to stream. Alright. See, now let's move them into the proper places. I guess I could try to sell stuff to Damon. Or Ethel. Because I still got a couple pieces of junk here. Ah, sigh. Alright. So, we could talk to Shadowheart again now that she's at the Grove. We can talk to Will. How much you want to bet? I'm not going to recruit either of them this time either. Although, doing an entire run with just Shadowheart and Will. Ugh. It's extra time in reality, exactly. Gosh. Let's go up here and grab this stuff because I always forget it if I don't do it first. Excuse me. Take that apple and like it. Stupid spacebar being persnickety.
We're exposed now.
Good work, kids. You're all heroes.
Alright. Let's go grab the stuff down here.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
I don't know, but I don't like your voice. Or your class, or your race, or the way you walk, or the fact that you have no companions, or the fact that you won't die. Oh, sorry, what? Got distracted there. Alright. Anyway. I guess I can grab this junk and try to sell it. I didn't really want to read you, but okay. Yes, I've read these all. I've been playing Early Access since 2020, guys. I've read all the books, all the things. Hey, let's try to lockpick like a rogue. If only we knew where we could find a rogue and actually recruited him. But no, that's too much to ask for, isn't it? Anyway. Difficulty 10. Good luck, babes. Good luck. Of course she gets it. Of course she does. The game is trolling me so hard. So hard. Well, there's a potion in there. Yay. Alright. No, I'm not gonna talk to Bex and what's his butt? Danis. All they do is talk about cats and houses and
exposed now.
blood exciting them. Whatever. Okay. Alright. I selectively choose who to talk to in the Grove. People with quests or funny lines. That's it. Like I said, I've been playing early access since 2020. I've talked to all these people multiple times before. Normally I'd go over to Saza because that could get you a star and approval, but what's the damn point? What's the damn point?
Let's move.
Hi, Damon. Do you want to buy some junk from me?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in El Terrell.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm really only here to sell you stuff, but we'll see what RNG says. Let me see your wares. Hey, that's what I said. For once, RNG agrees. Take my junk. Take it all. Like some of this stuff, nobody's using. I could get rid of it. Not like I even have to save it for Gil. Because he's dead now. But I keep hoping that maybe one day I'll have a companion. And maybe one of them will want one of these things. See, I'm an optimist, guys. Can't you tell? Alright. Think that's all. I guess I can buy an arrow or two. Because lightning arrows are very useful in certain parts of Act 3. Not that we're gonna get there, but you know, like I said, I'm an optimist, right? Yeah, that actually would be pessimistic, her living till Act 3 without the Starian. That's just not good at all. Fire or ice? As in a song of? No, wait. That might be good for Minty Poo. Minty Poo, since she heals. That's enough junk, I suppose. I like to have at least 1,000. When I drop below 1,000, I stop buying random useless crap. Bye, dams. Oh, wait. Well, I guess we'll RNG again. I mean, I don't. Once again, my window key does not want to work. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I have to keep switching between this and this in order to get it to work. I don't know why. It's so silly. I already looked at your wares, so I'm not going to choose that again. That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith.
Like I care,
before El Terrell
but
fell
sure.
into Avernus. These days, my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Oh, the Karlek breadcrumbs. Thanks, buddy. I already looked at his wares, so I'm just going to hit leave. I know, I didn't pick RNG that time, but dude, I already did what I came here to do. Alright. Now, there's no point in me talking to Saza since I don't have a Starian with me. So... Let's see. Did I leave this stuff down here?
Where did I put that old bucket?
Hi, Ethel. How are you, babes? Yeah, I didn't mark it off. Whatevs. Octa, are you gonna give me food or am I just gonna insult you?
you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your
I don't
belly
know.
now.
I
while we
mean,
still can.
I'd like free food, but I don't know what RNG thinks. Let's see. Oops, hitting the wrong buttons. What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
I mean, I do, but RNG's lame, and it hates me, so I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm good, thanks.
Suit yourself. But the only way we'll
I'm
make
not
it
sitting
to
myself,
Games
I'm
is to
sitting
run
RNG.
and run hard. If the Nord catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Alright, Ethel, you have some potions, so let's see if I can actually get them off of you.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a
Well,
rare day
get your
when I see
funny
one of you lot about.
stuff with the Saurian.
Goodness, you came along when you... Oh,
Well, he hasn't said his line lately, even when I did have him.
twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Yeah, well, first I'm gonna trade with you this way, because I only want your potions, and RNG might not let me have them. Oh, she's got the Astarian stuff that I'm never gonna need, apparently. Yes, it looks like healing potions, which is kind of annoying, but... Alright. I mean, suppose I can get that. I'm almost out of money again. I know I said I wasn't buying stupid stuff, but potions are important. Damn it. See, now this could be useful since I'm a fighter, but I'm down to like 500 and something, so... Alright. What shall we say to her today?
Good work, kids.
Yeah, Will, I know you're there.
Each and every one of you.
Let her fuss over you.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Be nice if you actually gave me that potion. Instead of just acting like you're giving it to me. Alright. I'm getting very tired too, though. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. We'll see.
Do for some salt.
Drink the potion, I guess.
Down
I'm
the
sure it'll be
potion,
great.
A comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking.
I've been better. It's difficult to explain. And this would lead to Astarian's funny line, but like I said, he hasn't even said it recently, and he's not here anyway.
I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
She sounds absolutely demented! I love it! Let's tell her everything!
Where did I put that?
There. Now you didn't miss Astarian's line. It's just much better when he says it. Okay, anyway. Or she sounds positively demented. Let's get it right. Let's not misquote my boy. Alright. There's nothing wrong, I swear. Everything's fine. Other than the fact that I hate my life and want my character to die because she has no companions.
As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Did it just get louder? I mean, whatever. It seems like the sound just like reset itself. At least it sounds different in my ear. Nothing for now, since I already traded with you the other way, thank goodness.
Anytime.
Alright. See, I psychically predicted that the game was going to screw me out of getting those potions, so I did it the other way. Alright, so, no reason to talk to Saza, because Astarian's not here. No reason to talk to Zoru, because Lae'zel's not here.
Where are my boots?
Alright. La la la. A life without companions. So much fun. Love it, love it, love it so much. Alright. Could you actually get up there?
Still alive, so that's progress.
No, that isn't progress. That is the opposite of progress. That is hell and torture for me. The fact that you're still alive. I hate my character. What can I say? I want her gone. Gone, I tell you. Alright. Let's see. What else? Let's go see if we can get the stuff by the oxen.
Well, in it.
Hi, Shay Shay. How are you? I guess we're talking without me clicking on you. Okay. Cool.
She hastily tucks away and
I didn't click on her, I swear. I tried to click next to her.
in strange symbols you don't understand.
If I wanted a tail, I'd kill a cat.
You kill cats. And I thought I didn't like you before. I'm a cat person. Now, dogs, fine. Whatever. But do not be killing no cats. Alright. Anyway, I forgot to dye my gloves, too. I've been distracted by my own misery. Alright, yeah, you kill a cat. I mean, relatable. That's probably what I would say to her. I'd be like, what? What did a cat ever do to you, babe? Now, dogs. Dogs are annoying as hell. Cats are entertaining. Dogs are annoying. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Fight me. After all, I can win every fight, apparently, because I'm not allowed to die in this game. What was that artifact you were playing with before?
A toy.
She loves questions. Let's ask her more. Mm-hmm. I can still call her on that cat aside. Excuse me, could you actually click? My mouse is being disruptive, uncooperative, something. It's just a coincidence I'm not following you. Really?
If you say so.
Where else am I gonna go, babe? Have you looked around?
A little problem to contend with. I suppose you came here for the same reason I did.
Yeah, it seems like the sound just got a lot more clear. Like when we were talking to Ethel. It seemed more muted before. I don't know. I don't think I changed anything. I already had it turned up on my headset, so I don't know why. The sound just sounds more crisp and more clear now than it did before. Alright, anyway. Came here for the same reason I did. You mean a healer?
Precisely. We need someone who can help rid us of these things. But we'll have no such luck in this place, from what I've learned of it.
Alright! One more chance for RNG to screw me over. So basically, I'm gonna get anything but one. That's my prediction. I'll get anything but one. Yep. If we survive the crash, there might be others. Found any? I mean, probably not, because I knocked out Lae'zel. Left Gel trapped in a rock. I mean, you might have found Astarion, but I doubt it, because you said you were going up to the chapel. But anyway, yeah, if we survive the crash, there might be others. Found any?
No, but I haven't looked either. Staying alive kept me busy.
Well, you are a cleric, and I haven't respected you yet, so that probably would be tough for you. Shadowheart is actually good if you respec her. I mean, combat-wise, we won't talk about anything else. But yeah, combat-wise, she's actually good if you can respec her. Because I usually always make her Tempest domain. A lot of people like making her Light domain, which doesn't make any sense for a Shark cleric. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. So I usually try to make her Tempest, which is pretty good. Anyway. Oh, what? What the? What? Excuse me, RNG? Excuse me, RNG? Are you feeling alright? Are you gonna actually let me have a companion? Even though there's 5 other ones I like better than her and I couldn't have any of them. But you're gonna let me have her? Oh, okay. Alright, all the Shadowheart fans, you can come back now. RNG has finally shown some tiny bit of mercy.
Or just company for our
We should join forces. Better odds of survival.
But yes, you look like a better choice than a band of helpless refugees.
See, Shadowheart wanted respect too. As soon as I said that, she wanted to join me. Oh, watch me get a 4 now. Watch me get a fucking 4 now. That's what happened to me in my one RNG run. I recruited her and then got a 4. And I'm like, ugh, seriously? That's what's going to happen, isn't it? That's what's going to happen, isn't it? Watch me get a 4. Just watch me get a 4. What? I could still kick her out though. So what were you doing before you got caught up in this mess? She loves questions.
It's none of your business.
See?
Let's just concentrate on survival, yes?
Keep asking her questions. She'll love you to bits. Up. Now I'm gonna get the 2, right? It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. RNG just hates me. You know I'm gonna get a 2 now. You don't answer questions? Fine. F you. Called it! I've changed my mind. I'll take my chances without you. Oh my god, RNG.
See what chance brings you. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you survive, that is.
Do you see what I mean? This is what RNG does to me. This is what RNG does to me. Recruiter, recruiter, recruiter. Nope, don't recruit her. Never mind. Just kidding. Oh my god. I don't even like Shadowheart that much. And I'm that desperate for a companion. Are you gonna pass this check, babe? Nope. Oh well. No extra gold for you. Alright, let's turn down Will too. Keep this record going. Oh my god. This is what happens. It's like a joke at this point.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
I actually did a couple of RNG runs off stream where I had a veto.
Not bad.
Where I'd veto anything that cost me a companion because it is getting that bad. Like this. Where I just refuse to recruit anyone ever.
I can't do it.
And I'm going to open the door again because it's still way too hot in here even with the window open.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me.
My computer's not even that hot. It's like
you just have to buy
vaguely
enough time
warm.
to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
I got a race-specific one. Alright, how many seconds before I turn down Will? Enough sniveling, child. Your enemies will not be swayed by tears. I mean, I as much as I love children, I can get behind this response.
Ignore her, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned.
But seriously, the not recruiting thing, it's a running joke at this point.
The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends down.
At your sissa?
And his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wasteland.
You gonna show me another companion I'm never gonna get to recruit?
Ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Somebody else left because I didn't recruit Shadowheart. I mean, it wasn't my choice. It says RNG decides everything. It's not my fault, man. Who is that woman? The one in your thoughts?
You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Wow, my phone's down to
Devil's
64.
advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye.
Another companion I won't recruit? Cool.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship. But the damned
I want to
elephants
recruit her,
infected
but,
me
you know.
before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her.
I doubt that.
She'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Alright, I'm definitely not gonna get 2, because RNG is a running joke at this point. I'm more concerned about the parasite. I suggest we search for a healer together.
I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate.
Well, I was the only one there.
Ready when you are.
What? He joined me? I didn't even tell him to join me. Did I? Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I specifically said join me. I guess I did say it. I thought I hit 1, didn't I? Was that 1? I don't know. I'm so distracted now by the fact that it took this long to even recruit anybody, and it's Will, who's, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, my 8th choice out of 10 companions.
Let's get going.
Yes, I like Shadowheart better than Will at this point. Scary but true. Wow, I have a companion, guys. It's Will, but I have a companion. Okay then. Alright, let's get him sorted out, I suppose. He should actually have all these scrolls, but... because he's better at casting me and barely has any spell slots. Alright. I will take this off your hands, though. And I will take this as well. I can't believe I have a companion. And there's only 7 companions I like better than him, so you know, it's cool. Alright. Scrolls. Here, have some scrolls, Will. Potions. I guess you can have 2 of these. I should probably send these to camp because nobody's ever going to use them. Now, since we don't have a Astarian with us. Yes, that's basically potions that fix Astarian stats. That's the summary. And give him the powers and stats he should have that Larian never gave him. Alright. So, let's sort out Will, I guess.
Where there's a will, there's a why.
What? Never heard that one before, but how often do I have Will with me? Let's see. I ate at 9:15, and right now it's 10 till 12. So I'm probably going to eat again around 12:45, maybe. And it's almost 12. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, I know everybody loves Hex. I don't. Now, I used to always give him repelling and agonizing, but the dark vision thing is super annoying, so now I wait to give him repelling until this next time he gets an invocation, and give him Devil Sight this time. Alright. Nobody wears shoes to bed. Get rid of those. I know. I just don't like having shoes on them. It's silly. Alright, let's sort out his bar. Never gonna use that. Never gonna use that. Doubt I'm gonna use these. But who knows with RNG? It's anybody's guess. Alright. Sort stuff out. And you don't have a ranged weapon, eh, Will? I mean, yeah, you're a caster, but eh. You barely have any spell slots either. See? There goes half your spell slots already. Alright. See if there's anything I have that he can use right now. I don't think so. Maybe. Alright, what do I got, Will? I mean, I'm wearing shit that he should probably be wearing. That spell casting stuff that I've got on. But I'll give it to him later. Like, when I get something better. Staff, I know he likes his rapier, but this has buffs on it. His rapier does not.
Blade at the ready.
Arcane charge when they deal damage close quarter is like extra spell DC or something, right? While threatened has a +2 bonus to damage with spells. That's what it is. I know you like your little rapier, your little pig sticker, but that's actually better, dude. So, you know, deal with it. Suck it up. Let's put this on him. Yeah, it's less melee damage, but how often is he going to be doing melee? Op attacks, maybe. If that. I can't believe I have a companion, though. My 8th choice, but I have a companion. Alright. While the wearers of Skirt and Shadow, their spells gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. Okay. I normally hide helms, but I guess circlets are fine. Now this. It's less armor, +2 to 12 dexterity saving throws. Poisoner's Robe, when you cast a spell that does poison damage. I don't think he has any poison spells. Plus it's less armor for him. The vest melds with the shadows, enhancing your ability to blend into darkness. While you're obscured, gain 1 to armor class and 1 to stealth checks. I mean, oh, okay, it's more armor at least. Guess you can put that on. That was weird. Looked like see-through for a second. And he can use shields. That gives him Barrier of Faith when he takes a crit. And con save. +1. So I guess we can put that on him. You know, casters look so silly with shields, but you know, it gives them extra shit. Firebolt, that's right, you actually don't have Firebolt, even though you're a caster, so I guess you can put this on. Look, I'm giving you all kinds of fun stuff, because there's nobody else to give it to. You can have that too. Spider step boots, what do I have on? Cast a spell that requires concentration. I'm gonna be more likely in the enwebbed range, and he's gonna get more use out of the spell save stuff, so I guess we'll give him that, and I'll put these back on. Okay, that's rage stuff. Archery. What are mine? Bane. Do I even have a bow I can give him? Can probably get some cheap one somewhere. Guess we'll put the archery gloves on him for now, but he's not going to get much use out of it right now. We can get him a bow, though. That's fine. Why does he, like, glow when I put stuff on him? It's weird. Am I just imagining that? Have I lost my mind completely at this point? Maybe. Alright, necklaces. We got Crown of Madness. You take spell damage, you gain Fury of Lazarite. I forget what that is. And Intelligence +1. +3 to spell save DC, but take 1 damage at the end of your turn? F that shit. We're crossing that off so nobody accidentally puts it on. Alright, so I guess you can have Crown of Madness then. Alright. Look at all the pretty stuff Will got. Which is odd, because he's usually 8th in line to get pretty stuff. But there is no line anymore. Oh yeah, you can have this too, because you can't jump for shit. And you can have, well, level 1 spell slot. I mean, I guess, although as soon as he levels up, it's going to change to a level 2 spell slot, isn't it? Let's see. We should get him a bow somewhere. I mean, they're pretty common. It shouldn't take too long to find one. Could just go buy one. Or just use one for my mod. I think I'll just put one in from my mod. I can't be bothered. But since we're only level, what, 3? 2, level 2. I'll give him something that's only, like, uncommon. That he can actually use. Since he's got the one archery buff thing on. That's an uncommon light crossbow. I guess we'll put that on him. Hello. Trying to move things. Alright. Guess we'll throw some dye on him because I'm not a fan of brown. We've established this already. Never a fan of brown. Okay. What color of dye shall we use today? Excuse me. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. I can almost think right now. So this is 40. Black and silver. See, doesn't that look much better? Speaking of, I keep forgetting to dye my own gloves. Guess we'll throw some dye on his shoes too. Ugh, I actually liked them better before. That's too much silver. But it's fine, I suppose. Alright, so what am I going to dye my gloves? Now that I'm not covered in blood, I might actually be able to see. And of course, my window key has stopped working yet again. I don't know why that keeps happening. It's so freaking annoying.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay. 8. I gotta open this again. Aeolian version 2. Okay, whatever that means. Guess we'll find out in a second. Guess gray is better than brown. It matches at least the rest of the outfit, sort of. Alright. I think we're sorted out. But here's the thing. I'm not sure I want to go down and do the stuff in the bottom portion of the grove until we've recruited, or at least attempted to recruit, Garlac. Because if RNG makes me fuck it up and kill everybody in the grove, then she's unrecruitable. Even if the tieflings win, which rarely happens, she'd still be unrecruitable. It's so weird. Alright, is there anything I gotta remember to do in this part? I think I got everything. Can't believe my only companion is Will. My 8th choice, man. There are people that actually like Roland. They're like a whole Roland fandom. I never even talked to these people. What?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Oh yeah, another thing to lockpick over here. That'll be interesting. Who's better at lockpicking, me or Will? Yeah, funny. Let's see. I've got sleight of hand +3. He's got sleight of hand +1. I guess it's me again.
Bet I can crack that open.
We'll see. We'll see, babe. Why do you keep glowing, Will? Is that an armor of Agathis thing? I thought it just made white steam come off of you, not glowiness. 15, eh? Of course. This character's just passing everything she has no right to pass. Concentrating on a spell grants you +1 AC. Does he even have any concentration spells? I mean, I think he does. Eventually, like Hunger of Hadar, I think his concentration. He doesn't have it yet, though. Gotta move all my stuff around again, because I gave him all my scrolls. Because he's probably better at using them than me. Alright, let's look at his cloak. He doesn't have a cloak. Okay. Guess you can have one now. I guess we'll leave it that color for now. Probably gonna change it when he has a different color on, but it's fine for now.
What now?
Okay. Dying is the most important, you know. D-Y-I. D-Y-E. Dying is probably the most important part of the game, you know. I do not even want to talk to Mattis because I don't want to get robbed. Once I got robbed and they stole my dyes, I was not happy. And the only reason I usually ever talk to Mattis is because you can get a star in approval. But you know what? That doesn't matter anymore, does it? Alright.
How much farther
Don't
can
think
I
there's
go?
anybody else to talk to in this part that I need to talk to for any reason.
Keep your feet planted.
Now, do I have anything to sell? A couple things. Not many, though. Weird little lag spike there.
Keep your feet planted.
Ah, Will, you go talk.
Am I needed?
You've got charisma.
Time for a chat.
We're just here to trade, buddy.
Refugees, adventurers. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins.
We're just
Most
here to
brave.
trade.
Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
I'm just gonna go in this way, because RNG shouldn't apply to this, because I'm only here to trade. That's literally the only reason I clicked on him. Guess you can have those too. Anything else? Guess we'll have some potions, even though we don't really have money. But it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Guess that's good for now. Because we don't have a lot of cash to be throwing around. I don't need dark vision, because Will's got devil sight and I've got dark vision. Alright.
What to do?
Now, I'm going to take a quick bio break. I will be back in a moment, guys.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
This is no fortress, and we're no warriors.
Okay, I'm back. Hopefully you can hear me. Unlike the beginning of the stream. Okay. Now, I might go down and do the other stuff at the bottom part, except talk to Kaga. Because I do not want to talk to her at all until, we at least try to recruit Karlak.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
You okay, babe? Alright, so, yeah, I don't want to talk to Kaga at all until we at least try to recruit Karlak. So, guess we'll just run around and do the other things down there. Although the Harpy fight with just me and Will, could be interesting. Now, I figure I'm going to try maybe to go till 1, which is about an hour from now. I normally used to go like 4 hours, but considering I'm quite hungry and don't know when I'm going to get interrupted, I might just try to go another hour if I can. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not going to talk to Kaga until after we at least try to recruit Karlak.
Please, Lester. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Da bear. Alright. Fine. Oh my god, you know what just occurred to me? There's actually a chance to F this up talking to these people too. So maybe I won't talk to them either. There's an option to attack them, I believe. And I don't want to risk attacking the Grove until after we at least meet Karlak. Not that I want to wipe out the Grove, but it's RNG, so who the hell knows what's going to happen. And I don't want to risk locking myself out of a companion without even giving RNG a chance to do it, if you know what I mean. Because if you kill the Grove, Karlak won't even join you. Even if you weren't doing RNG bullshit. Although if you weren't doing RNG bullshit, I don't know why you'd wipe out the Grove, but I guess people that actually like doing evil playthroughs might, but that's not me. Alright, so I think we're gonna head toward Karlak, although that could also get iffy since I have Will with me. I mean, I guess I could get iffy even if I didn't have him with me. Just bigger chance if I do have him with me. But it's not like... even if I was playing with all my companions, RNG could screw that up anyway. Not that I'd have all my companions if I was playing with RNG, obviously. I'm just saying there's a way to screw it up no matter what, whether I have Will or not. Yes, I'm skipping past stuff, but I'm going to come back to do it. I just want to hurry up and get to Karlak.
Might be useful.
Because I don't want to do the rest of the stuff in the Grove until I've at least had a chance to talk to her. So we're going to come back and do all this stuff. But I want to talk to her first. We're probably going to get sidetracked by these people and sucked into a cutscene, so we'll go this way. We will still loot along the way, though, because that's important.
Strange.
Yeah,
it looks healthy.
I'm going to come back and do all the regular stuff. But I want to talk to her before I do anything else.
But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
I mean, just seeing this pig upsets me. Because it triggers one of my favorite scenes. If I had Astarion with me. Although I've seen that scene trigger even without seeing this pig lately. Examine it, I guess. I got +3 somehow. I don't know how that happened. Didn't think I had bonuses for anything but strength.
The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
And that's some extra lines that I haven't heard before. Is it because I don't have a Astarion with me? Interesting. Alright, let's loot this stuff. Try to at least get to Karlak so we can then go back and do the Grove stuff. But I want to talk to her before we do that. I mean, I might not wipe out the Grove, but you know, RNG's been so good to me so far. I'm just amazed I even have Will. My 8th choice out of 10. I like him better than Lae'zel and Minthara. Yay! In case you're wondering where my deep-seated hatred for Will has come from, well, my deep-seated intolerance for Will is because of shit he says to Astarion when you're in a relationship with Astarion. And it just has soured me on Will forever. Because the shit he says to Astarion when you're in a relationship with Astarion. It just has made me really, really, really dislike Will.
Something's on my mind.
But anyway.
He was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Yeah. You're pleasant too, sir. Alright. 5 choices. What are we going to say to this idiot? I left as quickly as I could. I don't waste my time with double spawn. Will's going to love that.
Smart. Those bastards will spit on your grave after running you through. Tieflings. Goblins.
Apparently my half-orc doesn't like tieflings, I guess. News to me, considering I like tieflings way better than half-orcs in reality, but you know, fine, whatever. Okay. Me personally. I've played a tiefling a number of times. This is the first time I've ever been forced to play a half-orc. Few goblins killed your whole crew? Pathetic.
Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part.
Uh-huh. I'm not saying the numbers because you guys can see them. So I don't need to say them, right? What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a
he's,
relic.
he's a winner too.
Supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Alright. Now what shall we say? Let's say I wanted that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk.
Are you sure he's not just having fun holding on to his Todger?
Oh, I've got the
I mean,
contract.
what? You said it.
Can show you when you turn back.
I'm
If you
sorry.
felt like dying.
I have to make my own fun at this point. Okay. Yeah. If I feel like dying. I do feel like dying. But the game isn't letting me. Thanks, I'll take it, I guess.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing.
I'm just glad to be rid of you so I can loot your friends, dude. Leave. I need to loot your friends.
Come on.
And I can't do that till you leave.
We're wasting time.
Yes, go. I need to loot people. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you. Alright. More things to make me sad because they're Astarion things. Alright, I guess we'll give these to our caster. The only companion we've got. You know, I also forgot to do alchemy stuff last time we went to camp. Oh well. I mean, you don't have to do it at camp, but that's usually when I do it, just because of immersion and realistic things. You wouldn't be sitting there mixing potions usually in the middle of the woods anywhere. You'd probably wait till you go to camp, right? Okay. Alright, so let's go try to talk to Karlak before RNG makes us destroy the grove.
I can do better. I must.
Way to fill. Both of you. Wonderful. Brilliant. Nothing as fun as failed perception checks, guys. I wonder if it's perhaps because there might be an ambush there. I don't know. I mean, I'm just wildly guessing. It's not like I've been playing Act 1 since 2020. Bone caps, the most phallic mushrooms in this game. What? You're in called bone caps. Come on, guys. Alright, anyway. Told you I have to make my own fun at this point. Since I'm never going to have any in this game, because I can't have my Astarion. And without Astarion, there is no fun. Alright. Hearing noises again. Always love that. Anybody want to do any checks here? For the other tree? I don't know, they all look the same. All these silly trees. I'm not no druid. Alright, anyway. Hi, guys.
Hello and welcome.
I think there's a
to
fighter
Bogwarts.
one here.
Now, kindly, gives all your stuff.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I think there's a fighter one. No, I guess not. Alright, so which of these 5 are we going to say? The only thing you're getting is a beating. Okay, cool. Well, I wanted her to die. Picking pointless avoidable fights is a good way to do that, right?
Well, that's just bloody rude.
Yes, goblins are the very epitome of politeness. And my deck sucks. My initiative sucks, aka my dex. Alright, I'm already down 8 points. Okay, lovely. He's got 15.
What do I have to lose?
Nothing, really. Look at me, remembering my second wind for once. Considering I almost never play fighters. Except for the random and rare occasions when I've got Lae'zel with me. Which isn't going to happen in this run, is it? What the bloody hell? Dude. It always throws me off when they hit me and then take damage. I'm like, what? And then I remember I've got that cloak on. Well, can you, like,
Fleet of foot.
not be in the next county when we're having a fight? He's got 12. What did you do to your stuff? It's in the wrong place. Guess I did give him his bow late. Actually... What? Does he have something on he's not proficient with? Yep. Didn't notice that before. Now if I unequip that, is that going to take his action? It probably will, won't it? Alright, I guess you're an archer now, Will. Because I didn't notice that. I've been so distracted by all the other BS that I've been dealing with. Alright. Surprised he actually hit. Alright, now I gotta take these boots off of him, but it's gonna take his action probably. I don't know if it'll let me do it. Huh, I guess it will. Alright. So I guess cast Blade Ward. I guess you can unequip mid-fight, but you can't equip mid-fight. So I should probably give him back the boots I have on. What are they? I thought he was proficient with medium armor. I must be thinking of Astarion. I'm always thinking of Astarion. No, Astarion isn't present in medium armor either. Could have swore warlocks were, but I guess I don't really play Will that often either. No, I guess they're not. Alright, but this he could use. So I guess we'll switch boots again. I don't sleep much, and I'm very distracted by all the BS. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting things I should know. Okay. But yeah, you must admit, the armor he's wearing does look like medium armor, even though it's light. Why is this not set? Okay, buddy. Milk that death stain. Why are you even coming over here, dude? You weren't in this conversation. Alright. So let me fix your reactions while I'm thinking of it. Wonder if mine are screwed up too. I don't think I have many, though. Alright, he's got 9. Guess. See, Eldritch Blast is 55%. That's 50. So let's see if we can move you so you have slightly less low ground. Does that change anything? 60%. 65. Way to leave him with 1 hit point. You go, Will. Yeah, this is going to be interesting trying to do this with just Will. See, Warlocks get spells that do a lot of damage, but they have so few spell slots, it's just like, eh.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright, drink that. Go smack this fool in his 1 health point.
I'll strike you down.
Alright. Now before we get attacked again, let's get the shoe situation sorted out. Alright. Guess I'm putting these back on. So Will, you can have these then. I mean, Will would get a lot more use out of this than me, but, you know, whatever. It's got an athletics bump on it, so there's that. Now, does this mean all these fools are going to be attacking us in this town? Probably. But we leveled. Yay, us. Can you tell how thrilled I am to be playing this game without a starting? Sigh. Eh? Arcane Arrow? Oh, because it put me on Arcane Archer. I'm like, when did I get that skill? Because I'm used to always being Great Weapon Master. Arcane Archer? Might be interesting. I like ranged better, but her dex is not great. So I think I'll just keep her on Battle Master, since it's not like we're going to have Lae'zel, right? Rally, repost, I guess trip attack. Now I think it sets repost to automatically proc. We'll see. Since we don't have Shadowheart, I'm gonna actually make him Pact to the Tome, so I have somebody with guidance. And honestly, I don't really like Hexblade, or whatever it's called. Pact to the Blade, or whatever. That one, the Blade one. I don't like it, even though it fits Will. I don't like it. Alright, I don't think I'm going to change any of these, but we'll have a look. Eh. I do like Scorching Ray better than Armor of Agathis, but I think for now we'll just leave him with Armor of Agathis. For now. I might regret that. We'll see. But he's only got 2 spell slots, because it's like... So, if he does use either of those, he's pretty much out of spells. This can go up here. Alright. His stuff.
Defender of the people.
I still don't know why it puts deck thoughts on the bar. It's not exactly something you have to cast any time outside of conversation. Alright. That's level 1. Or this is a spell slot. Oh, they're level 2 spells now. Again, guidance is one of those things that you don't usually have to cast outside. I mean, you can cast it outside of combat, but I don't usually do that. What? That was weird. I think I'm just going to move these down here because all his spells are always the highest spell slot possible. Another weird warlock thing. Alright. I think that's fine.
No time to rest. Something good here, I hope. Let's have a look.
Alright, are these fools gonna attack me? These other ones in here? Probably. Poison. Makes me sad, because somebody else should have that. Not me. But at least I got Will, yay. I have one companion at least. Yay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The gods are laughing at you. The gods of RNG. RNGesus hates you. And is torturing you. Haven't you noticed by now? Oh yeah, we do have to go the other way, don't we?
More for me.
So we're gonna have to go through town. I was thinking Goblin Camp, but no, we're going to find Karlach. So we do have to go through town, which means all these idiots are probably going to attack us. Oh well, we can hope we die. Yes, I said that. That's how thrilled I am with not having a Astarion. Am I going to have to sneak through town? Well, he's not listed as aggro. But as soon as we walk over there, he might go.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
I could punt you, babe. Alright, I have nothing race or class specific. Let me guess. 6? RNG. I know how you do. 3. Persuasion. Me and my fighter persuasion. I bypassed your guard, so I meant you harm. I could have just killed you all. Guidance me, Will. It's a 15 DC, and I got a 1/4 bonus. Yeah. Somehow did it.
Go on. Ain't bothered mucking my blade with ya, but mind your manners.
You don't even have a blade. You have a pointy stick on your back, babe. Alright, anyway. Anyways. I don't know how she's passing these, persuasion checks. She ain't got a lot of persuasion. We're showing our own ass? It's that kind of party here, huh? Alright, cool. I prefer it without goblins, but fine. I mean, I'm a half-orc. How picky can I be? Alright, moving on. Yes, we're going to get Karlach, but there's loot. I can't just ignore loot. Come on. That's craziness. This better not trigger the ogres when I loot this. I don't want to talk to them right now. Scoot around. Don't want to talk to them. Because scooting is what half-orcs do best, right guys? They're so scoot-like. I'm tired. What can I say? Oh, look, something else I have to try to lockpick. That'll be fun. Yes, I'm not going into these buildings and stuff, but I will grab the loot that's outside. I will come back and do that stuff later, but I want to get to Karlak so I can go back and do the Grove things. Because I at least want to have a chance to recruit her. I probably won't recruit her because RNG hates me, but I want at least to have a chance to, which means I have to talk to her before RNG can screw me over in the Grove. Yes, I'm still doing RNG, but I can at least try to lessen the hell and the torture. I already lost my Astarian. How much more pain do you think I can take? Alright, anyway. Yes, I'm just looting the stuff that's outside. We will do the buildings later.
Right tool will do the trick.
The right tool is hanging out by the beach. You left him there and didn't recruit him. Alright, sorry. I don't know how she's passing this shit. Like I said, I'm just getting trolled by this game at this point. Diminished Conjuration. By concentrating on a spell, you gain +2 to spell DC and spell attack rolls. Strength saving throws +1. Well, I would say let's give that to the caster, but it's medium armor. So, not usable for him. Sigh.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Watch, are these goblins going to pull me into their little windmill games when I walk past them? Because I don't really want to deal with them right now. I just want to loot stuff and then go get, or try to get Karlak.
Despite everything.
But you know I won't be able to because RNG hates me. Oops, forgot to mark stuff off. Oh well. Mm-hmm. You know what? I think the fighter-specific one with the windmill guys is to just kill them and not even talk to them. So that'll be interesting. I don't know why this is unreachable, but it's super annoying.
Good idea, I think.
It makes me want to throw things. Okay, anyway. Yes, we're going to ignore the barn. We're going to come back and do all this stuff later. But I guess we'll get loot. We won't ignore loot. Yes, I know there's loot in the buildings as well. Dude, I'm trying to get your booze and you're in my way. I could kill you, but I just wanted the booze. Because we don't have enough of that yet, you know. But it's camp supplies, and I don't ignore camp supplies.
I can do better.
Well, Starian's not here to make the comments about the blueprints. The sketches, whatever. I want to go in there and get the rest of the loot, but I am trying to just get the stuff outside and then come back and do the rest. Alright. I'm gonna ignore that dagger up there too, because again, that's stuff I want to do when I'm back here. We get this lovely encounter to listen to. Mood lighting for the couple. Yes, there's other stuff to loot up here. I suppose I could click on the dagger since it doesn't take very long. But hey, I have one companion. I'm thrilled, can't you tell? I missed that plant.
Fit for an ogre.
It's fine.
you notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Alright, I got 4 choices. Well, apparently I don't want the dagger. It's only a +1 dagger. It's boring. Okay. Anyway. Is my stream name not showing up? I was looking at it. And I'm thinking it's not showing up. Let me look. I mean, the stream's almost over now, but... Oh, it says it's showing up. Huh. Guess it just doesn't show on my phone. Because my phone is lame. Now it messed up the random word window. Alright, there, it's back. Alright. Did move it up some, though. Look at that, I'm pretending that there's actually a reason to move it down that low, like I'm ever gonna have 4 people in the party. Alright. Let's move on. Go see if we can at least try to get Karlach, even though we've got Will with us, and I'm sure it'll be a super friendly encounter. Oh, Gal's dead, so we don't have to feed him any magic items here, so there's that. Way to go, guys. You're doing good. Bodes well for when we have, like, to actually notice important stuff, eh? Alright. Is there something to click on over here, too? I think there was. Ah, camera. Hello, what are you doing? Thought there was something clickable over here. Why are you so slow, babe? Mysterious hole. Okay, why can't I open this? I guess I have to read it.
A bottle of wine, and a rare one at that. This book's owner had excellent taste.
Thanks, Will.
Or maybe a bit of a drinking problem.
Yeah, well, your commentary is so much more interesting than other companions. Anyway, let's move on. Can I just feather fall down there? It's kind of a waste of feather fall, but otherwise I have to walk back and get all the loot that I missed by jumping across the river. I guess I don't have to jump across the river if I go this way. I'm used to going, like, the other way to get to her, although I prefer going this way, because then I don't miss the loot down at the bottom without having to backtrack to get it. See if we can avoid waking up the puppies over here. Yeah, but I'm probably going to be ending in about 20 minutes or so, because I do need to eat and stuff. We'll see. We'll see.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
I don't want to pull myself together. I want a Starian, and I can't have him apparently.
Soldiers at rest. I bet those bones have some stories to tell.
Oh my god, Will, everything you say is so boring. Cast command once per short rest. Again, it's medium armor, so Will can't use it. And I'd rather have Bane, I think. I'll get more use out of it. Ah. Why am I getting noises? That's just a notification. Why is it... None of my other notifications were making noise while I was doing the stream. I don't know why that one did. What do you mean can't get there? What are you on about? Just walk. Just walk, babe. Just walk. Guess no bloodstone for us. Whatever.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
So I think we'll go talk to Karlach, and I might end after that, because if we kill her or don't recruit her, I'm going to be too annoyed anyway. Although that's what I'm expecting is going to happen. I just don't know how this character is holding on for this long. So he has no logical reason to have survived this long, and yet here she is. Yeah, I prefer coming the way we came this time instead of jumping over the river.
Is that blood?
Because half the people in your party can't jump and just stand there like idiots, and then you gotta like baby step them across. So I prefer coming the way I came this time, plus that way I don't have to backtrack for loot.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
The key.
Calm down, babe.
I wonder what it opens.
I'm guessing something has to do with the toll house, considering what the key is called. Toll collector's key? But you know, why logic? Why logic? Alright. How bad is RNG gonna F this up? One more attempt to get a companion, which I'm sure is gonna go just as well as all the other attempts. I'm still amazed I got Will.
I want to have a word.
One horn, blah blah blah.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Calm your tits, Will. Just calm them. I screw things up enough. You don't have to help me, bud. You really don't.
God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Although me and Will do look spiffy with our nicely dyed and matching armor, don't we? Alright. How bad we gonna F this one up, guys? How bad does RNG still hate me? These are no natural flames. Prepare to fight. Yep.
Touch me, and you'll regret it.
A great heat
That doesn't
roars
auto end
through
it,
you.
but
Her heat,
it's annoying enough.
fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil.
How's that evidence?
A gladiator in the
That would not hold up in
Archdevil
court, Will.
Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out.
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
I'm wondering how much
saw the
anxiety the Karlach fans are
I
having
never
right now.
wanted to serve
I'm with you,
Zariel.
Babs. I'm with
I
you.
was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
I do like Karlach. She's my favorite female companion. Just to get that out there. I read off the list in order earlier. She's number 4, but technically she's tied for number 3 with Helson. But anyway, we gonna screw it up. We gonna get a 3, ain't we? Because RNG hates me with a burning passion. I'm gonna get a 3. Oh, fuck some more. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
It's done, Karlak. By my living soul, you will forever burn.
You know, I could have used a friend. Pity that won't be you.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think turning on non-lethal is going to help here. I really don't. I've never ever done this willingly. Never ever. She's got 32 points, eh? Let me see if I can knock her out before he uses some spell in her and kills her. I don't think it's going to help, though. Ugh. I really didn't want to do that. Why are you jumping up, babe? And why do you have Amulet of Lost Voices either? Is he still gonna get punished because she's technically alive? Although the game tends to treat people that are knocked out as dead. So we'll see. Can I res her? No. Okay. I mean, she's not technically dead. Now I'm wondering if he's going to get punished anyway. Because I've never done this. This is new to me. 2,000 hours, and this is new. Because I've never been this stupid. Willingly. Okay. Oh, gosh. Turn that back off before I forget about it. Yeah, Will, what do you want? And no, I'm not going to loot her, I don't think. Well, I'll take her potions, I guess. And her res scroll. She can keep everything else, though. All right.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say.
Really?
And I've played my part.
So you're
all
agreeing
too
that
poorly.
it was wrong to attack her? What? Are you feeling all right, Will? We just attacked her, and he's saying that was a mistake. But we... What? Did I break the game with my ridiculous RNG choices? I would not be surprised. Yeah, it's acting like... What happens when he doesn't attack her? I'm very confused now. What is this? This is weird. Because like I said, I've never done this. I've never been this stupid. But RNG makes you utterly stupid. I don't understand these choices. Because this is what... The stuff he says when he realizes he was wrong about Karlak and shouldn't have been hunting her. This is the stuff he says then. But we just attacked her. I'm very confused. If you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull. Plus, you're the only person in my party.
If it brings you any comfort, my reckoning's coming. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Now, I don't know if Karlak is still recruitable. I'm guessing not. But if she actually is, I still don't want to do the stuff in the Grove, because I don't want to risk killing them before recruiting her. Good, then I deserve answers. I'm so confused. I don't even know what's going on in this run anymore.
You'll like them.
Is there an option to wake her up? No. I'm very confused. I don't even know what that is about, because he's acting like, oh, I just realized I shouldn't have been attacking her, but we just attacked her. It's like, what? 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 I don't know. What does this stuff say? Learned there's a healer named Nettie in the Grove, but I'm afraid to talk to her because it might make me screw up things with Kaga and wipe out the entire Grove, and I didn't want to do that before talking to Karlak, but now that's screwed up too. But anyway. Alright, that's about healing. You're told Nettie. One of the adventurers to Brian and the map leading the night song. We recruited Will. It doesn't say anything about the Karlak stuff. What? I think I've broken the game officially, man. I think I've officially broken this game. Alright, but I think it's about time for me to end, even though I used to go 4 hours, but I don't know. No, Carly. Game broken? I don't think I can put a question mark in there, but there should be a question mark after that. Yeah, that just went really strangely. Because you get what I'm saying, though. He's acting like, oh, I just realized I shouldn't have been hunting her, but we just hunted her. What? It's like, what? I don't get it. I don't know what the game is doing, because I've never picked this many ridiculous choices in one run. Because normally I never last this long when I try to do RNG. I always give up, like, right around the time when I'm told to leave a Starian behind. I'm like, screw it, I'm done. It's not a permadeath run. It's a perma, if I can't have a Starian, I'm quitting run, usually, when I'm off stream. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to stream anymore this week. We'll see. I would like to, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be able to. But anyway, thanks for anybody that was hanging out or chatting, and maybe I'll see you later this week. Maybe it'll be another, like, year and a half before I stream. We'll see. We'll see. So, anyway, bye for now, though.